It's the 2025 NBA offseason, and once again, LeBron James is dominating headlines. Speculation, rumors, and countless theories continue to swirl around the future of the Lakers' biggest star. Recently, a single training session has ignited a fresh wave of discussion. Just a few days ago, LeBron was seen working out at what used to be the Los Angeles Clippers practice facility. Think about that for a moment. The player who helped the Lakers secure their 17th NBA championship was training at the previous home of their biggest city rival. A brief video of this moment emerged online, posted directly from LeBron's own Instagram account. The internet immediately exploded with reactions. Was it just a matter of convenience? Was he making a subtle statement? Or could there be something more behind it? Let's examine the situation. At 40 years old, LeBron is about to begin his 23rd season in the NBA. He recently chose to exercise his $52.6 million player option, committing to what might be the last season of his storied career. Still, his name continues to appear in trade talks. Teams such as the Cleveland Cavaliers, Dallas Mavericks, Golden State Warriors, and even the Clippers have all reportedly shown interest. So, what's really happening behind closed doors? According to most league insiders, the likelihood of LeBron being traded before the season begins is low. The Lakers still see great value in him. He remains a high-level performer. He continues to attract massive audiences and fill arenas. But here's the catch. For the first time since LeBron joined the Lakers in 2018, he's no longer the unquestioned face of the franchise. That spotlight now belongs to Luka Doncic. The 26-year-old star, already a multiple-time All-Star and widely considered one of the NBA's most dynamic talents, is now the centerpiece of the Lakers' future. He is expected to sign a huge long-term contract extension, signaling that he's both the present and the future of the Lakers. This shift changes everything. While LeBron still plays a vital role, the team no longer revolves around him. For a player who has always been the cornerstone of every team he's played on, that adjustment might not be easy to accept. So, when he decides to train at a facility once owned by the Clippers, out of all the gyms in Los Angeles, people naturally start asking questions. Is he feeling sidelined? Is he quietly exploring the possibility of one last move? Or is it simply a coincidence that's being blown out of proportion? Let's revisit LeBron's Lakers tenure. When he signed with LA in 2018, the franchise was struggling, missing the playoffs and failing to attract top-tier talent. But by his second season, he led the team to a championship inside the Orlando bubble in 2020. That victory firmly secured his place in Lakers history. However, the years that followed were less successful. Injuries, frequent roster changes, and early playoff exits became the norm. Their best run since the championship came in 2023 when they reached the Western Conference Finals, only to fall to the Denver Nuggets. Now, as LeBron nears the end of his career and Doncic becomes the Lakers' focal point, the path ahead seems uncertain for both the team and LeBron himself. So, what can we make of all this? Here's what's clear. LeBron is under contract for one more season. He remains one of the most skilled players in the league, even at age 40. And he knows that every step he takes is examined and debated endlessly. Training at the Clippers' former facility might seem insignificant. But in the world of LeBron James, very little is ever truly random. Could it be a hint that he's considering ending his career somewhere else? Could he be preparing for a shocking trade? Or is it simply LeBron reminding everyone that he controls his own narrative? Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. The 2025-26 NBA season could be the last chapter in one of the greatest careers the sport has ever seen. And LeBron will make sure it closes on his own terms, whether that's in Lakers purple and gold or another jersey altogether. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think LeBron's workout at that facility really means? Was it nothing more than a convenient choice? Or is there a deeper story unfolding behind the scenes? J.J. Redick's defensive blueprint for Bronny James involves two gritty guards. Meanwhile, all eyes are beginning to turn toward Bronny James as he prepares for his sophomore NBA season. During his rookie year, Bronny saw limited playing time, usually appearing during garbage minutes or in games already decided. Now, the Lakers are closely observing whether he can grow into a more significant role in the rotation. Helping to guide that development is new Lakers head coach J.J. Redick, who has already made his vision for Bronny very clear. Redick isn't trying to mold Bronny into a flashy scorer or a highlight machine. Instead, the focus is on defense, effort, and playing with purpose. His goal is to build a scrappy, energy-first player. To bring that plan to life, Redick is using two players as examples: T.J. McConnell of the Indiana Pacers and Davion Mitchell of the Miami Heat. These are not household names, but they're respected for their impact on the court. Why these two specifically? Let's start with McConnell. He recently played a key role in helping the Pacers reach the NBA Finals. He's not someone who fills up the stat sheet, but if you watch closely, he's constantly influencing the game, slowing or speeding the pace, creating opportunities, and making hustle plays that shift momentum. Mitchell, on the other hand, is a defensive specialist. He's known throughout the league for smothering opposing guards, staying locked in on defense, and throwing off even the best scorer's rhythm. His energy level is impossible to overlook. J.J. Redick wants Bronny to become a combination of these two. Not a star player, not the team's go-to scorer, but a trusted contributor who can give 15 to 20 minutes of tough defense, smart decision-making, and non-stop hustle. In a recent interview, Redick explained that players like McConnell and Mitchell impact every possession, whether they're playing offense or defense. They apply pressure the full length of the court, disrupt passing lanes, and get downhill to make smart plays. Bronny has already shown glimpses of that style. Now, the challenge is conditioning, building up the stamina to play that way every night. Bronny's potential has never been in doubt. He has the basketball IQ, good instincts, and a reputation for being a committed defender dating back to high school. But now it's about consistency, it's about fitness, and it's about embracing a role that may not come with highlights, but brings real value. Last season, Bronny averaged just 2.3 points, 0.7 rebounds, and 0.8 assists per game. Those are low numbers, but he was never expected to play significant minutes as a rookie. This year, however, expectations are changing. The Lakers need better perimeter defense. They struggled at times last season against speedy guards and elite wings. Every minute from the bench could prove crucial. If Bronny becomes even half as effective defensively as McConnell or Mitchell, he could provide a big lift. Imagine a backup guard who applies full-court pressure, communicates on switches, and keeps the pace high. That kind of presence can influence games, even without scoring a lot. There's another important factor here. Redick's approach isn't about pressure, it's about structure. He's not forcing Bronny into a spotlight role. He's offering a path to success by learning from pros who've made long careers by doing the little things. That's a major opportunity. Bronny enters the league with more scrutiny than most, simply because he's LeBron's son. The expectations and comparisons are often unfair, but Redick appears focused on helping Bronny succeed as himself, not as a copy of his father. Reports from the offseason suggest Bronny has been one of the most dedicated players in the gym. He's working on his conditioning, refining his defensive fundamentals, and sharpening his playmaking. He's watching film, he's asking questions, and he's putting in the effort. This transformation won't happen overnight, but if he sticks to the plan and embraces his role, Bronny could turn into a valuable contributor off the bench. He doesn't need to become the next LeBron. He just needs to become the guy who disrupts the opposing guard's rhythm, injects energy, and earns his minutes through effort. If that happens, the Lakers might already have their next defensive weapon, without needing a trade or a big signing.